Marcus was a dedicated rideshare driver who scraped by month after month. No matter how many fares he completed, his earnings always vanished into rent, groceries, and unexpected bills. He often joked with passengers that his bank account was on a strict seafood diet. Every dollar he saw, it ate. One blustery autumn evening, as he rounded the corner of Elm and Fifth, Marcus spotted a young mother standing under a flickering street lamp. She cradled a toddler bundled in a faded blanket, her shoulders shaking with silent sobs. Compassion tugged at him, and he pulled over. "Need a lift?" Marcus asked, rolling down the passenger window. The woman looked up with tired eyes, nodded, and settled into the back seat, holding her child close. As they drove through the quiet streets, Marcus glanced in the rearview mirror. She stared out at the rain-slicked pavement, lost in her thoughts. When they reached her address, a modest apartment complex just outside downtown, she fumbled for her wallet. Before she could open it, Marcus shook his head. "It's on me tonight. Take care of yourself," he said with a warm smile. Tears welled in her eyes. "I can't accept that," she whispered. "I insist," Marcus replied softly. "You and your little one deserve a break." She stepped out, brushing a stray lock of hair from her face. "Thank you, Marcus," she said, her voice trembling. Marcus drove home that night with a curious mix of relief and concern. Who was she? What hardships was she facing? He told himself not to dwell on it. Every passenger had their own story. But just as he was about to drift off, his phone buzzed. He groaned, expecting a telemarketer. "Are you Marcus, the driver?" A calm, earnest voice asked. "Yes. Who's calling?" "It's Samuel Grant on behalf of the woman you helped tonight," the man said. "She comes from a prominent family but walked away from everything after a tragic accident. You showed her genuine kindness when she felt utterly alone." Marcus sat up. "That was just a ride." "Her family wants to thank you properly," Samuel continued. "Will you come to their home tomorrow afternoon? You'll understand why when you arrive." The next day, Marcus found himself nervously standing before an elegant townhouse. His leather jacket felt out of place against the polished marble steps. Taking a deep breath, he rang the bell. The door swung open to reveal a stately gentleman in a tailored suit. "Marcus, welcome. I'm Samuel Grant," he said, extending his hand. "Please come in." Inside, crystal chandeliers cast a warm glow over priceless art. At the far end of the foyer stood the woman from the night before. Her posture poised, her eyes bright with gratitude. "Marcus," she said, stepping forward. "Last night, I was at my lowest. You reminded me that compassion still exists." Marcus fidgeted with the lapels of his jacket. "I did what anyone would." "No," she replied, voice soft but firm. "Not everyone would have stopped." Samuel joined them. "Your kindness moved us. We'd like to clear your debts and offer you a salaried position managing our family's transportation services." Marcus's jaw dropped. "All my debts? And a job?" She nodded. "Consider it a ripple effect. You helped me at a dark moment. Now we help you." In the months that followed, Marcus transformed from an overworked contractor into a confident operations manager. He and the Grants forged a genuine friendship built on mutual respect. One evening, as he keyed the door to his new condo, Marcus smiled to himself and whispered, "Looks like my bank account's diet is finally over." Moral of the story: a single act of kindness, no matter how small, can set off a chain of goodwill that changes lives, including your own. You never know whose burden you're lightening simply by offering a helping hand. Like and subscribe the channel for more.